Before I continue, I want to go through some of the potential problems that you can have with the virtual machine. The most common one is that the virtual machine won't start. There are many reasons why the VM could potentially fail to start. The most common is having your CPU virtualization technology disabled. If you try to start the virtual machine and receive an error mentioning PTX or AMD hardware acceleration is unavailable, try enabling virtualization into your CPU. It means that your CPU virtualization setting is disabled. Virtualization is enabled as an option in your machine BIOS. Shut down your PC, and when you power it on, press the button to enter the BIOS of the machine. This is usually the F2 or delete key. Now, among its different settings, you will find virtualization. You must enable it to allow applications to create a virtual space for your processor. Note that BIOS screens vary from machine to machine. You may need to search for the setting in the different BIOS options. Finally, remember that running a VM requires a lot of resources. If a virtual machine requires 2 GB of RAM, your system should have more than enough RAM for your system and the VM together. I recommend having at least 4 GB of RAM in your system so you can allocate 2 for the VM and 2 for your operating system. If you have 8 GB or more, you can use more RAM in your VM to make it faster. This is also true with multiple processors or cores.